Because he seems to be having a rough day. Not as rough as that guy who just died, though.
I had to kill my mom.
Yeah. I think you told me that.
Sounds weird when I say it out loud, huh? Luke always used to push me. I never wanted to go into business with him. I remember when he sold me on it. His big plan.
So they were business partners?
Some fucking plan.
Huh. I did not know that.
Case of beer in, he just said, Nick, we're burning daylight. And that was that. After 6 months, we were flat broke. I didn't care. We were having fun. I wish I was like him. I wish I could just keep moving all the time.
I'm wondering what...
Just not. Built like that.
I'm wondering what their business was. Not that it matters, I guess.
I'm sure they're talking about me right now. Luke, he's becoming a danger to the group. So who was that guy? I swear. It looked like he was holding you guys up. I figured he was with Carver.
He seemed nice.
Damn. If Alvin is in front of me, he takes that shot. What a fucking mess. Maybe I am losing it. I don't know anymore. God, I'm hungry. What time is it anyway? Damn.
What's wrong?
I left my watch back at the cabin. It was Pete's. He gave it to me.
Oh, no.
That's all I had left of him. You know what? I'm gonna go talk to them.
Okay, I just realized something when he mentioned the watch. So if you remember from episode 1, when Clementine was going through the cabin, I found a watch, and I purposely didn't touch it, because I purposely didn't want to steal anything from the cabin. But it turns out that that watch was probably the same watch that that Nick was just talking about, that Pete gave him. So on hindsight, even though my intentions were good, my intentions were I'm not going to take things from these people, I'm not going to steal this watch. On hindsight, it would have been better if I did steal the watch, because then I probably would have been able to give it to Nick at this point. This is the kind of things that I love about Telltale games, is that they trick you into thinking that the right thing to do ends up ultimately being the best thing to do, but that's always the case, because you just saw that at the beginning of this episode with the water. Because we gave the water to that one guy at the end of episode 1, and because we did that, we weren't able to give water to Pete during his last moments. And now, because we didn't swipe the watch, we couldn't give it to Nick. The other thing I would think would have happened in that conversation is when Nick mentioned that he had to shoot his mom. If I had had Clementine shoot Lee, I bet you she probably would have mentioned something like that. Something about her shooting someone like her father, like her parent. She might have mentioned something like that to Nick, is my guess. So. There's a door over there. Is there anything over here? No. Because the game's not going to let us stroll through. Again, the guy could have been lying to us. This could have all been a trap, but... Then again, he might not have. He didn't really give me reason. He wasn't throwing up the red flags. Not like that William Carver guy, if that really was him. Not like that William Carver guy gave us.
It's dead.
If Doug was here, he'd be able to fix it, I bet you.
I guess he slept here.
If Carly was here, she'd be able to put the batteries in incorrectly. I miss Doug and Carly. Ooh, survival knife. Well, that got me stop thinking about Doug and Carly, the weapon. Yeah, I'm gonna take this. WM. WM. Is that like William Carver's initials? Like, is this
feels pretty good.
Middle initial M? WM? William something M Carver?
The man said he had lots of food. There's gotta be something left.
Peaches! Oh, that just reminded me of a scene in The Last of Us that had to do with canned peaches. Which I'm not going to talk about because I don't want to spoil anything, but those of you who've played The Last of Us, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Canned peaches. I never look at canned peaches the same way again. Ooh. The Wizard's... I can't pick up the Wizard's Gambit book? Come on, this is a zombie apocalypse. This is like the only form of entertainment that we can have now, that we don't have any electricity. Books are valuable.
Man, and I thought we had it bad. Look at this dump.
Got your peaches.
Guess he did have food. Man, fuck Nick. Nick's lost a lot of his people, that's for sure. But that doesn't give him any excuse to start shooting up strangers.
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
I don't know what
I mean,
to say.
you ever known anyone to do a thing like that?
Yeah, a woman in our group.
Actually, yeah.
What happened?
Lily.
A woman in our group. Her dad died, and then she shot another guy.
Yeah.
Damn. What you do?
We left her behind.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's funny. She looks just like you.
Yeah, she does, actually.
Hey,
Clementine's not.
there's not a lot of food here. and
She's not
Rebecca-
amused.
Well, she's eating for two. You think we can keep this just between us? I hate to even say it, you know, but and I never go against the group. But I've got to put Beck and the baby
I'm fine
first.
with it,
The
but
whole group should decide.
I
mean, I'm
know,
fine
you're
with it.
right. It's just so hard right now. It's a shame. Nick was a good guy. He's still a good guy. He's just losing it. God knows we're not perfect. Hell, I'm glad you're with us, Clementine.
well, thank you, Alvin. That's really sweet of you. This group is starting to...
The hell is that?
What? What? Oh, great.
Walkers.
Who
got a
invited
problem
you
here.
guys?
Yeah, we saw it. All right, we're heading up.
Alright, walkers, let's see how well you can parkour your way up this mountain. Rebecca's a trooper. It's not easy for a pregnant woman. When she's that far off, I mean.
Well, what are we waiting for?
We have to be careful.
Careful. We've been on the road for 5 days. My back is done being careful.
Doesn't look like anybody's home. Damn. Nailed down tight. I'll check around front.
I'll go with you.
Well, it'd be good to know if anybody's actually back there. Could probably get a better view from up top. You'd have an easier time getting up there. You feel like taking a look? It'd be just like climbing a treehouse.
Why does Nick still have...
A really tall treehouse.
I had a treehouse once.
Well, there you go.
I hated it.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't know you hated it. Why does Nick still have the rifle? Why has nobody taken that rifle from that boy? Like, he's already shot Clem, accidentally shot Clem, he accidentally shot that other... Well, not accidentally, but he was... Somebody needs to take that
just
rifle
take
from
it
him.
slow, and I'll catch you if you fall. Probably.
No, seriously, I'm surprised
Got
nobody...
a good grip?
Yeah,
When I was a kid, we used to jump rooftops downtown. Now that was fun.
that sounds stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, it was. The trick was not to look down, though.
Uh-oh.
Whoa, 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 you're fine. You're fine. Just look at me, okay? You're fine. All
Aww.
right, just slow down. Just for a second, okay?
You just told me not to
You
look.
got your grip?
You just told me not to look.
Good boy.
I look on Luke's face. He's like, oh yeah. I love. Oh gosh, I love the interaction between these two. It's great. It's brother and sister. I'm really seeing it. Oh, hi, Mr. Raven. Hi, Mr. You look like the Raven from Maleficent. You should probably skedaddle.
Made it.
You see anything?
I'm still looking for Molly. Anytime now, girl.
I can see the bridge.
Anytime now, Molly. Oh wait, there's a light there.
It's really dark.
That's not good though. It's probably people looking for us.
Wait, I see something.
What is it?
A light. Wait, there's another.
Oh great. It's a whole group of carvers.
Luke!
What's going on? Oh no. Wait for me. Don't advance the story until I come down. Don't. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh, I just thought I saw. Is that? Okay, I don't know. I don't want to say who that might be because I don't want to be. I don't want to seem. I don't want to look stupid or.
Trying to rob us?
Excuse me, honey, but do I look like a fucking thief?
Everyone calm down.
Hey, man, you calm the fuck down.
Is
Sarah,
it?
Get behind me. Just tell us who you are.
We ain't here to rob nobody. Put the gun down, man.
Fuck that.
Is
whoa,
it?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Please, just do what he says.
Oh my gosh, you got. Yes! Yes! I called it! It's Kenny! Oh my gosh, it's Kenny! Oh my gosh, Kenny!
Clementine?
I knew it! I called it! I knew it! Oh my gosh, it's Kenny! Kenny! Oh my gosh.
I'll take that as a yes.
Oh my gosh, I don't believe. I mean, I do, but.
With you?
Wow.
Talk inside.
Great. I just started dinner.
Are you sure you don't mind?
It's gonna storm soon. Please, come in.
Oh my gosh. Oh wow, I have to stop. I have to stop here for a moment. Oh gosh. So, I don't know if you saw any of my previous podcasts about The Walking Dead, but on 2 occasions I actually made a prediction, and I can't take full credit of it because somebody sort of mentioned it, well, no, I'm sorry, by someone I mean someone from The Walking Dead like writing team had mentioned something about when he was interviewed. We were told that we were going to learn more about Kenny's fate in this episode. So that got me thinking at the end of episode 1 that maybe that person that Clementine would discover as I thought you were dead, that immediately made me think of Kenny, because we never actually saw Kenny die. So Kenny was my biggest candidate for that person, that big reveal. But even though I was pretty sure it was him, like as soon as it was actually confirmed, it was just a huge pleasant surprise. Like just seeing him, like I remember climbing down that ladder and I remember first seeing the hat and then I saw the mustache, and as soon as I saw the mustache I was like, oh my gosh, it's true, it is him. And wow, that was great. Like even for someone like me who predicted it, it was still a awesome surprise. And I actually surprised myself too with that reveal, because Kenny was never really my favorite character in season 1, I have to admit. If I was being completely honest, he was very much one of my least favorite characters in season 1. I mean, I didn't outright hate him, but I just tended to favor and like most of the other cast members more than Kenny. But the fact that Clementine managed to find someone that she was familiar with, someone from the old group, it didn't matter whether or not I really liked Kenny or not. All that mattered was that Clementine found someone that she knew that she does care about, and Kenny cares about her too. She found someone that she knew and that she thought she had lost, and realizing that she didn't actually lose that person was just an amazing feeling. And so, yeah, even though Kenny is not my favorite character, just the sheer fact that he's someone we recognize, and someone that we thought we had lost, but he's actually not been found, I think made that reunion, made me feel great. Made me feel so good about the reunion, especially for Clementine. For her to finally see someone that she was, oh wow, familiar with. Bravo, Telltale. Bravo. That was great. That was awesome. Alright, I want to know what happened. I want to know what happened to Kenny. Oh, great. Old friends. Achievement unlocked. Ski shop. Is it Christmas?
Kenny and Sarita have been staying with us for several weeks. Used to be a ski lodge, obviously, so we have plenty of food. And believe it or not, we still get some power from that wind turbine out front.
Wow.
We tend to keep most of the lights off at night to avoid drawing attention. But after we found this stuff in storage, we couldn't resist making an exception. What's funny?
Oh, nothing, Walt. Walter here's one smart sumbitch. Makes a mean can of beans, too.
Well, why don't you two catch up while I get some dinner started? Please, make yourselves at home. You can leave your things over there.
The hell we will.
Yeah, I'm holding on to my rifle. Thanks.
You're our guests here. There's no need to worry.
Tell him to put his gun down then.
Kenny?
Will you vouch for these people, Clem? If you tell me they're good, then I'm good.
Us. You were the one waving a gun around, man.
We're cool, okay? Hey, we're cool. We're cool.
Everyone, calm down. Dad, look! A Christmas tree.
Not now, Sarah.
Isn't it great? We found it all in storage.
It's amazing.
Our group just got bigger. By a lot. And my backpack.
Good. If you'll all follow me, I'll show you where you can sleep.
I mean, I trust Kenny. I mean, but I just met these other people. And so Kenny's thinking the same thing. He trusts Clementine, but he doesn't know these other people either. So I can understand. Wow. A Christmas duck. That reminds me of Gone Home. Oh, the Christmas duck. Oh, goody, we get to catch up. I want to find out, Kenny. You have some explaining to do. You've got some explaining to do, Kenny.
Still wearing this dirty old thing, huh? You know, I half expected to see Lee walk up next to you. You guys were like two peas in a pod.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, I didn't mean to... It's just hard not to think about it, you know?
I got him killed.
What?
It was my fault.
Oh, darling, don't say that. I know that ain't true. He made a choice, same as the rest of us. He was a hell of a guy.
Yeah, he was.
When my son, well, he took care of him. I'll never forget that.
Yeah.
So, where'd you end up?
I really love this conversation.
I was with Krista and Omid. Omid, well... Krista and I were together for a while, but these guys caught us. She's gone.
Sounds like it ain't been easy for you. I'm sorry, darling. I wish I could have found you sooner. But everything's gonna be fine now.
Krista told me you were dead.
I am. This is all a dream.
Kenny, don't do that. You punk.
Sorry, bad joke.
You
For
punk.
some reason, I tried to save that fucking shitbird Ben. Then
Yeah,
it
you
turned
did.
into a damn cluster. Couldn't help the kid, but I got out. Long story short,
How?
I got lucky. real lucky.
You're not gonna give us a flashback or
Spent a
anything?
long time alone after that. And then I met Sarita, thank God. Gosh, it's great to have you back.
You two catching up?
Clem, this is my girl, Sarita. Ain't she beautiful?
Oh.
Nice to meet you, Clementine.
Hey, Walt, where's Matthew? He's still out there rooting around?
Of course he is. Well, I'll start dinner.
Carlos, right? Mind if I steal your daughter for a secret mission?
Stay in sight, sweetie.
Can we do anything to help?
Could use a hand outside. We got a lot of supplies to bring in before that storm hits.
Sure.
Clem, why don't you help Walt with dinner?
All right. Maybe something normal. I can do something normal for a change. Like making dinner. Sorry to pause again so quickly after my last pause, but I just wanted to quickly say, because it's in my head right now, is that I love that relatively brief, but it was a great catching up conversation with Kenny, because he's really the only other person left now that's currently present in Clementine's life that knows exactly what Clementine has been through for the most part. Like, they can talk about Lee, they can reminisce about Lee, and they can, you know, remember him as the wonderful man that he is. Because he's been there with Clementine. So, you know, as awesome as Luke is right now, I mean, I like Luke, don't get me wrong, but it's just really nice that Clementine's able to have someone that gets it, like that gets her situation. And the other members of the group, I mean, that's going to take some more time. So I think it was nice, as short as that was, to establish that idea of catching up with Kenny and just solidifying their mutual bond, which is the experiences that they shared together with Lee when Lee was around. So.
Hey, Clementine. Settling in well enough?
Yeah, thanks.
Excellent. Want to help me prepare a little dinner?
I hope it's not people. Better not be people.
So how do you know Kenny? He and Sarita have been a huge help. Matthew and I barely knew what to do around here the first week.
We're old friends. I met him after it happened.
When he was with Lee? Yeah, he only told us a little. Connecting with people is so important.
That's exactly what I said.
I don't know what I'd do without Matthew.
I don't remember.
Gosh, you remind me of my students. I can't imagine what it's like growing up in the middle of all this.
Another teacher.
It hasn't been easy.
I can imagine. It's hard enough as an adult.
Yeah.
Almost done. Would you do me the honor of tasting the first course, madam?
I doubt that Kenny would be letting them eat people.
What is this?
Le Walter Surprise. An autumnal legume salad with a peach roux.
Or beans. Like
Peaches and beans. That's all we got.
peaches and beans. Hey, that actually could work.
Striking resemblance.
Oh, gosh.
Anyway, I'll take it from here.
Oh, poor Clementine. Look around the lodge. Oh, wow, I can actually explore. Cool. Look at those peats. Clementine's like, I don't look a thing like that girl. I don't look anything like her. Shoot. CD. Oh, that's right. Can I play
Cousin
music?
Jarrett's concert, October 13th, 1998.
When was this year? I don't remember when The Walking Dead,
Crazy.
like what the timeline is, when the incident happened, what year it happened. Was it like 2007 or so? I don't know when the comics came out.
Reminds me of school.
Yeah. This is nice. I'm glad that we have this. This is a nice one of those parts in the story where you get to breathe a little bit amongst all the craziness and intense scenes. Because I haven't forgotten about those flashlights that we saw. I mean, it's probably going to take him a while to get up here to this mountain, but stuff's going to go down, I'm guessing, when those flashlights arrive at where we are. So I guess the secret mission is decorating the tree.
I haven't seen one of these since...
Good King Wenceslas. It's my favorite Christmas song.
Since I don't even remember.
What's it about?
Well, it's about a king that brings food to a poor man. The king and his servant march all night through a cold winter storm to reach the man. The storm is very strong. After a long time, it gets so cold that the servant can't go on. But the king tells the servant to just step in his tracks. Mark my footsteps, good my page, tread thou in them boldly. Thou shalt find the winter's rage, freeze thy blood less cold.
You have a nice singing voice, Sarita.
It means that doing good things for people can be good for you too.
But the servant wouldn't have been out there in the first place if the king hadn't made him.
Good point.
That is a good point. And I am happy that Kenny has sort of moved on and has found someone else. I mean, obviously nobody's going to replace Katja, but I think Katja would have wanted him to live his life as best as he possibly can in this world. Because it's tough to live your life and find meaning and find happiness in it. But I think Katja's looking down and thinking, if this Sarita chick is making her husband happy amidst all of the ugliness in this world, so be it, girl. More power to you.